Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel. Some say it is the finest automotive YouTube content channel on the internet, and I would have to agree. You're looking at my shop dog, Stella. She's not much interested in cars unless she finds them fun and a way to get to the park to chase a rabbit or a squirrel. What are we looking at today? Look at this British racing green Fiat. It's kind of an oxymoron there, being it's British racing green when it's actually an Italian car, but here's what it is. So this is a beautiful example of a 124 Spider. I don't know, let me get a better view here. Oh boy, somebody's calling me. I gotta talk on the phone. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry we were so rudely interrupted by an international caller. I don't get calls from overseas very often. Nice young man trying to do me a favor. What were we talking about? We were talking about this beautiful, and I'm talking really nice Fiat 124. You just don't see these anymore. This has, well, let's drink this thing up. Let's just take a look at this. This is a beautiful car. It's owned by a good customer of mine. Supposedly this car has 36,000 original miles on it. It's hard to believe, but when you open the door and you shut the door, listen to that. That's like German car quality. That's not a Fiat. Are we sure this is a Fiat? It's a beautiful car. Wow. I'm very honored to work on a car like this. But it is a Fiat because it says so right there, and it's got the horn. Gorgeous car. 37,000 original miles. Wood rimmed steering wheel, wood inlaid gauges. Really Benzia. Oleo. Agua. Those are our gauges. Awesome. Awesome car. It's even got the factory radio, AM and FM. Beautiful. Of course, it's a 5-speed with a wood shift knob. It does have stereo speakers under the dash. Very nicely trimmed out in this tan interior, which is a vinyl, or I would call it pleather. And I guess the elephant in the room is this car is a convertible. You can see the convertible top underneath the hardtop. I've never seen a hardtop convertible before, but this is definitely a hardtop convertible with a plexiglass rear window. It just looks gorgeous. It's black. Oh, what a nice car. Also, you can see there's a few little Abarth upgrades. One, there's a sticker, but two, there's wheels. These are deep. These are 185 7013 tires, but they're fat and chunky. These wheels must be 7 inches wide. I think they're really deep. Most of these are only, they don't have that much of a rim lip. Gorgeous car. You can see it's got some really cool branding on there. That's for the American market, unleaded fuel only, I'm sure, 1976. And it looks like this says 1,000, but that's actually 1,800. So it's a 1.8 liter dual overhead cam with a single carburetor. I don't know the horsepower. I think it's 107 cubic inches if I convert 1.8 liters into cubic inches. A couple things with this car. The radiator fan quit working, so I'm working on that. And this is going to shut the guy down. This coil wire is resting on this, I think that's an EGR tube, and it's actually burned halfway through. It's made the coil wire really hard, like from being overheated. There's got a real hot spot. So if that fails, you lose ignition, and that's the end of the party right there. Dual overhead cams. You can see there's one camshaft here, one there. The spark plugs are down in the middle, so it's sort of a hemispherical combustion chamber. And you can see the tiny little timing belt on those big fat cam gears. 37,000 original miles. What a beautiful car. It's got the double bubble hood scoop. Really beautiful. Looks like it's got aftermarket CB headlights, which are the flat ones. Those are H4s. I don't know if those are CBs, but they're not the original. They're not the original seal beams that would have been on this car. And the carburetor, I believe, is a Weber or something like that, like a Progressive dual downdraft. I think it's a 2-barrel. Looks like it's got a brand new radiator, and I'm working on the radiator fan. I think I was explaining that. The fan wasn't come on, so it's got a bad switch, which the switch is way down there. And it's brand new, but it's bad. It doesn't work, so we're going to put in a remote switch under the dash so he can get by for a little while. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. I would take you for a ride, but I'm still working on it, maybe a little later. But for now, I just wanted you to get your juices flowing and just see what I was working on today, because this is spectacular. All right, we're going to continue our examination of this very fine Fiat 124 Spider. I got it up on the lift. However, we're going to take a quick little commercial break here and see what the weather's like. I'll look outside in my shop yard, and I'm looking at all my clunky cars that need to be worked on, and my hot dog. This is Stella, my shop dog. Little commercial break, little halftime entertainment here. She is laying again with her belly toward the sun, sort of like a sundial. So funny. She really can't be bothered when her eyes are closed like that. I mean, she's very comfortable, and she's got burrs and all kinds of organic debris stuck on her fur coat because I take her rabbit hunting every night, even though we never, and probably never will, catch a rabbit. It's fun for her to think that she can. Okay, back from our commercial break there. Let's take a look at this beautiful, unrusted, unmolested, basically untouched 37,000 mile Fiat 124 Spider. Where are you going to see a car like that? You just don't. I can see one flaw though. Somebody touched up the muffler with, and they got overspray on the valance. That's a big no-no. So I'm assuming this is a replacement muffler. Very fancy. Look at that tip. Has a tip within a tip. Brand new. Looks like it's brand new. Goes over the axle. Even still has the Italian flag sticker. Brand new. Oh, that's not good. It's resting on the e-brake cable with a little bit of heat wrap. I don't recommend that. Well, let's get beyond that. What do we got here? We've got disc brakes in the back with stainless steel lines, and we've got bright blue springs. Somebody's been in here. Yeah, we got disc brakes. They look good. Stainless steel lines. We've got a solid rear axle with bright blue springs and brand new shocks and bumpers. Looks like they're in good shape. Of course, our drive line runs up front to our 5-speed transmission, which is here, and then to our 1.8 liter power plant, which is here. Brand new springs, shocks, tie rod ends, control arms. Wow, there's a lot of work done on this thing. Stainless steel brake lines. This looks fantastic. Disc brakes in the front, of course, with our fat Abarth wheels. We've got a massive sway bar. I didn't think these things came with a sway bar that big. That's like a, I don't know, is that 27, 25 millimeter sway bar? That's a big one. But you'll notice there is no rust on this car. Every fender arch, a little bit of factory schmutz there. Every rocker, everything is just very pristine. Funny how they put the exhaust hanger on the outside of the car like that. That looks factory. No catalytic converter, even though it says in the door frame it's supposed to have one. I think there's supposed to be a catalytic converter in this spot. Yeah, that's a test pipe. That's been removed. Neat car. There's another stainless steel brake line. And this is a proportioning valve. I think, No, yeah, that is a proportioning valve. Runs over through or via a rod to the proportioning valve there, so when the axle droops, it has less braking pressure in the rear. Fantastic little car. Chrome bumpers. They're tube style bumpers. See that? Really, really pretty. Okay, well, I hope you guys got your eyes full of a classic Italian economy sports car. Little Fiat 124 is really beautiful. You just don't see them in this, well, you don't see them at all, but you don't see them not rusty and with this low miles, and the body being original. Oh yeah, Pininfarina designed. That's their signature logo there. Gorgeous car, beautiful, really nice. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along on this tour. I thought I would do an undercarriage inspection in lieu of driving it because I got some work to do, and maybe we'll do a driving video next. Have to watch for that. We'll see you later. Have a great day, and keep being weird out there with all your little microcars, and just enjoy them for what they are. Thanks. We'll see you later. Oh, Stella, my love, you like looking at this Fiat 124? I can see you gazing lovingly at, oh, give me a little bit of a yawn. There you go. That means you're content and happy. Oh, that's my girl. You know, you're a French dog, but you probably wouldn't mind riding in an Italian sports car. I know I would. I would love to drive that thing. We might do that a little later. What do you say? Still? Still. Are you interested?